Now I am on my way to Freewheel North, a cycling development charity working towards creating a fairer, healthier society by enabling people of all ages and abilities to cycle as part of their everyday life. Since 2011, they have been operating a cycle centre at Glasgow Green, which provides training and a safe space for cycling for learners and vulnerable users. I arrived to meet Norman Armstrong, the founder and overall manager for Freewheel North. Hello.
Hi.
You must be Norman?
That's right.
Sannah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Norman tells me about the centre and what they do.
Okay. So this is Freewheel North, and we're an inclusive cycling project. We're very successful, and we get people of all ages, all abilities cycling here, whether they've got a disability or not. It breaks down the barriers between people of different abilities.
Yeah.
And we have over 500 different groups that come here.
So instead of trying to change what we already have, but start off with something that's all inclusive, excellent. Shall we go for a walk and see?
Yeah, sure.
See about the track?
Yeah.
Norman walks me around the track to have a look, and I realise what a safe and enjoyable environment it really is. It does feel very organic.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not like being on the road with traffic lights and.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's not what you would expect for people that might have difficulties in cycling.
Exactly.
And I've noticed there's a few people that are going around the track, and you've got some people that are on like your classic typical bike, and then there's some different ones.
Yeah, well, if you go to a place like Copenhagen or Amsterdam, you will see that a diversity of pedal cycle that's considered normal there, it has a much greater range than what we have in the UK.
After talking about the centre, I want to know about the experience people have when they use the space.
Everything is absolutely positive. I mean, that's true of volunteers or project users, how it brings out people's confidence.
Right, what we're going to do is we're going to go right through the cones, in and out, yep, you're right. It's just so enjoyable doing lessons, seeing the progression from a beginner cyclist to someone who's fully cycling and getting their pedal ready. All the people cycling in the background, you've got children of different needs and different abilities, and you've got people from all different backgrounds coming together and cycling as one big community. It's nice because everyone else is doing it, so hey, why shouldn't you do it?
So we've got a daughter Zoe, and she's got ADHD, so she really struggles, she gets really frustrated, she's got no patience, so we just couldn't teach her at all. We tried, but found this place, get lots of good reviews, and she only started last week, and within half an hour she was riding a bike. Last week we brought her kicking and screaming, she didn't know what she was coming to, but this week she was just skipping and jumping to come back. So,
loving it.
Yeah,
Loving it.
all good.
So when I was younger, I used to cycle like in the street with my family. We'd go to the park, but as I've got older, we've not just done that as much. And now with having a muscle weakening disease, I'm quite scared, and for the lack of a better word, of going out and cycling. And I've recently got married, and me and my husband have wanted to go out cycling, but he doesn't know Glasgow. He's not from here, so we've been trying to decide like how are we going to do this? How are we going to go out and cycle? So this is amazing. Like I'd love to come along, and because I know it is so inclusive to everybody. Me and him could get on a bike and we could just cycle. And
Visual impairment, it's one of the things we deal with a great deal.
Yeah.
Because people assume that if you have a visual impairment, cycling is out of the question, but it's not.
Yeah, no, I've got great memories of being a kid and being in the park and falling off my bike, getting back on it. It had nothing to do with my vision, it was just about being a kid. But what experience have you had with people that have disabilities and maybe competitively cycling?
We're trying to get people in at the lower end of the spectrum.
The majority of people are your everyday person that's just scared to start. It's not, they're not thinking about being competitive. So it's so nice to know that there's people like yourself that are working on involving those people, because some people need to be celebrated for just trying. And I think more people should be celebrated for trying. Looking back, it really shows there are good people doing innovative work out there. Seeing how amazing they really are will hopefully inspire you to get involved in a sport or make your sport more inclusive for others. Because at the end of the day, everyone is scared to find out they're not good at something, but no one is perfect the first time around. We should all play a part in encouraging each other to be better, because anything is possible.